Hello, this is Addis Fortune with a snapshot of significant business developments in Ethiopia over the week. Headlines include Africa dances on Debt Volcano Edge with Inflationary Lava, credit where it's due, Addis Chamber Partners with Dubai to pioneer first credit rating service, race against time, Coffee Authority Brews Alliance with global titans, Lion Bank roars back from the shadow, and NIB Bank board rejects president's exit. Highlighting the economic trajectory, the African Development Bank Group provided a somber assessment of declining financial flows, rising debt service costs, weakening currencies, and spiraling inflation across the continent. The second macroeconomic performance outlook for Africa forecasts a modest 3.8% economic growth amid stubborn inflation rates of around 17%. The bank president Akinwumi Adesina called for a shift from focusing on economic growth percentages to more meaningful development indicators. He emphasized the need to address persistent poverty in Africa despite abundant natural resources. Rising debt servicing costs are a significant concern, and the report suggests using domestic capital markets and revising special drawing rights credit conditions. Columbia's Professor Jeffrey Sachs warned against short-term loans for long-term growth, labeling the Eurobond market a trap. He praised Ethiopia's growth prospects but advocated for a multi-decade approach to navigate current debt and inflation challenges. African Development Bank's chief economist Kevin Chika Yorama highlighted the burden of debt servicing on government revenue, with concerns about declining foreign direct investment and the need for economic restructuring to serve Africa's markets. The potential impact of the European Union's carbon border adjustment mechanism on export revenues and changing dynamics in concessionary resources were also discussed, with calls for debt relief to spur economic growth. The Addis Ababa Chamber of Commerce and Sectoral Association has partnered with the International Credit Rating Agency LLC to establish Ethiopia's first credit rating service, with an agreement signed a month ago. This initiative aims to boost the country's emerging capital markets by enhancing financial disclosure for businesses. The Memorandum of Understanding involves the Chamber collecting initial documents and screening financial statements while the agency conducts in-depth evaluations and assigns credit ratings. The move comes amid the genesis of a formal capital market in the country, with the Ethiopian Capital Market Authority licensing various financial market participants. To obtain a license, entities must meet several requirements, including membership in the International Organization of Securities Commissions, a recommendation letter from their country of origin, and a minimum capital of 15 million birr. Dr. Brooke Tai, the Director General of the authority, stressed the importance of a letter of good standing from the equivalent authority in the origin country for acquiring a license. The establishment of a credit rating system faces challenges including regulatory scrutiny and the absence of a legal framework. Despite hurdles, there is recognition of the potential benefits of improved credit rating evaluations in the financial sector, and the initiative is seen as a crucial step toward establishing a robust financial infrastructure in Ethiopia. Stay tuned, we will be back after the ad. We are back with more highlights. In a bold move, Ethiopia's coffee farmlands are set to be mapped out with global coffee giant Jacobs Douwe Egberts Peet's and sustainability scout Enveritas partnering with the Ethiopian Coffee and Tea Authority. This strategic alliance aims to comply with the impending European Union deforestation regulation, demanding proof of untouched land since December 2020. Taking extra within 10 months, authorities are racing against time for compliance. Using advanced technology like satellite imagery and artificial intelligence, the partnership with Enveritas leverages existing databases to reveal the extent of coffee-related deforestation. With a potential threat to Ethiopia's annual export revenue of $500 million from European markets, this effort seeks to meet compliance standards and address labor violations. Farmers are also apprehensive. Oromia Coffee Farmers Cooperative Union is under the duress of financial strain, taking on the Herculean task of georeferencing fragmented lands, a pilot project initiated to secure the $21 million export revenue from the European Union last year. The project that began on 5,000 farmers requires up to $5 per head, which the general manager fears will put significant pressure on smallholder farmers with minuscule financial resources. An European Union spokesperson offers a reassuring nod, pledging unwavering engagement with partners to address concerns and support trade. The focus, they told Fortune, will be on empowering smallholders through cooperative tools and programs, but without deforestation. In the aftermath of a devastating war, Lion Bank has showcased an 82% surge in net profit to 489.52 million birr, defying economic uncertainties. The impressive rebound, while significant, still positions the bank as finding its footing compared to larger peers. Following the increase of its par value of the shares to 1,000 birr this year, the earnings per share Lion Bank posted soared from 10.6% to 18.73%. Although it is significantly lower than ABA's 36% and Buna's 23.6%, it is higher than Burhan Bank's 15.6%. The bank's ability to leverage core operations for growth, evidenced by a growth in financial and non-financial income and a reduction in provision for loan impairment, has been crucial to its recovery. Lion Bank faced concerns over foreign exchange operations, with losses amounting to 197.57 million birr. The bank's strategic focus on improving loan performance has seen a rebound gain, but a surge in provision for impairment of other assets indicates potential vulnerabilities in asset quality. While the bank's asset base, loans, and advances have grown, deposit mobilization suggests a cautious approach by depositors, possibly influenced by recent adversities. Lion Bank's executive team, led by President Daniel Tekeste, has been instrumental in steering the bank towards recovery. However, concerns about liquidity constraints and return on investment indicate broader challenges for Lion Bank in enhancing competitiveness and market appeal. Newly appointed board of directors of NIB Bank has rejected the resignation of its bank president Janine Ruga, which was submitted on February 10th. The board chairman Shisema Shiwaneka hinted at potential legal consequences for Janine, citing activities during his tenure that may come to light with ongoing investigations by the central bank. Janine, who assumed leadership at NIB Bank in 2019, oversaw a surge in financial performance, with gross profit, deposits, loans, and total assets experiencing significant growth. However, corporate governance and liquidity management issues became points of contention, leading to the formation of a new board of directors under the National Bank of Ethiopia's auspices. The central bank imposed a 6-year ban on 11 former board members for failure to fulfill responsibility imparted by shareholders. A couple of them protested the decision, seeking separate treatment. Former board Amare Lema argues he was responsible in conducting an assessment report on causes of high staff turnover and proposed measures in 2022. While the result recommended immediate cessation against senior management members, he recalls the board was divided into 2 factions, where 3 members called for the immediate resignation of Janine and 8 agreed to an extension of a quarter. Amare expressed a desire to restore his reputation amid the challenges faced by the bank, while Janine remains content with his role in steering NIB Bank toward greater achievements. That's all for today. We'll be back with more updates next week. May good luck and fortune always be with you.